When I need some, hey baby, you're right here to hold me. When I need some, ooh girl, you're right here to kiss me, to kiss me, to kiss me, to kiss me.
What's up, y'all? What's happening? Oh, there we go. What's up, y'all? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of Freaks of the Industry podcast. I am your loyal and gracious host, Moe B, Moe B Dick to be exact. This is a podcast that is now in our very spacious, very new and trying to be improved studio in our basement. So this is a different background than what we used to, but hey, either way it go, we back. We back. This episode is gonna be. We decided to try something a little different. We'll give you the same quality podcast, just condensed, because when you pay for an hour, we trying to get our whole hour. But now what's in our basement, shit, we doing what we supposed to do, and we can do it in a lot less time and condensify. If that's really a word, is that really a word? Condensify? I guess it is now. So today's episode is called Hoe-Lee-Sh. And what I mean by Hoe-Lee-Sh is shit that hoes do. But first, before we even do that, let's allow ourselves to find out. You know what? Let me see how this shit works. Give me 1 second, real quick. Do. All right, cool. So let's figure out the types of hoes there are. Here we go. All right. First, we have these are the hoe types, the hoe archetypes, as you may fathom to see what this is. You have number 1, the crazy hoe. 2, the sneaky hoe. 3, the funky hoe. 4, the cool ass hoe. 5, your mama, she's a hoe. And then last but not least, your daddy, he's a hoe. Now, I'm going to get down to the brass tacks on every single one of these types of hoes. The crazy hoe. How do you spot a crazy hoe? Well, let's see here. Okay, you ready? Here we go. In my lifetime, I've decided, I've taken careful notes on the types of different hoes that there are around, because I've had my fair share of hoes. Not to be mistaken with women. There's a difference. First off, there's 3. You have the bitch, the hoe, and the freak. Okay, I'm sorry. I said that back. It's a freak, a bitch, and a hoe. All right. The first one is a freak. The freak will fuck anybody, anywhere, for fun. The hoe will fuck anybody and anyone but for money. And the bitch will fuck everybody but you. So you got no difference. True story. So here we go. Are y'all ready for the rundown on the different hoes? With the crazy hoe, most crazy hoes that I've met were color contacts. Most crazy hoes that I know do a lot of crazy shit. They do shit that just don't make sense. Part of the way, I think part of the reason why they do shit that don't make sense is because their upbringing. Usually most crazy hoes have a fucked up environment that they adapted to, and being that they adapted to it, they've adapted to the craziness because of their environment, whether it be a crazy ass mother, crazy ass father, or they might have been put in a crazy ass circumstance. That's not necessarily their own. Mental illness is real. And the one thing that I love about crazy, the one thing I hate about crazy hoes is that they're too off the wall. You can't really even gauge them. Most crazy hoes are too crazy to trick. If you a manipulator, if you know anything about manipulating people, it's usually hard to manipulate a crazy bitch because they're crazy. Most people who are easy to manipulate are people who are very logical and shit that makes sense. I'm telling on myself, so be it. Whatever. Um, but I will say this: crazy hoes, shit be oh my god, that shit be fire. And that's what usually most crazy hoes, either you can do it to them anywhere, any time of day, or you can do it to them any time of day. Shit, just because you don't even need a reason. They always down for the what's up. They always down, whether they loving the crew or just loving on you. They always down. Bars. There we go. Cool. Number two, the sneaky hoe. These motherfuckers get on my damn nerves because if you are a dude and you actually, it's okay to like a bitch. It's okay to like these hoes. But if you're a nigga that's trying to really like these hoes, like really, really like them, then your best bet would be to try not to, we can turn volume up there, turn levels up, there we go. The best thing you should try not to do is really deal with a sneaky hoe, because these bitches are very conniving, they're very good at what they do. Now, allow me to share with you. Years ago, I was a real good friend of mine, went to high school with her, and we used to hang out a lot. Her boyfriend, who was locked up, got out of jail. So when he got out, I was the cousin. At the time I was staying with her, I would use her vehicle to go job hunting. I would go take her to work, drop off, use her car to go to interviews and apply for jobs, and then I basically stayed with her. She had a 2-bedroom apartment. Her daughter was out of town. Her daughter lived with her mom actually before her daughter moved out of town, and we used to kick it. So her dude got out of jail. Once he got out of jail, we used to kick it, and we used to fuck and everything. And I remember one particular time, her dude was on the way home, and we fucking, and she sucked me off for busting her mouth. And the first thing this motherfucker did when her dude walked in the door, because remember now, I'm the cousin. First thing the motherfucker did was kiss him right in the mouth. And that, my friends, is a sneaky hoe. Most sneaky hoes, you already know what they own, and even when they caught, they still lie. I have a freaky hoe. Well, can't call her a friend no more. We kicked it for a minute. Real sneaky bitch, sneaky, and she's not from St. Louis, and she's running around St. Louis right now. She probably got a dick up in her right now, and I ain't no hater. Believe me, I had my fun with her. She good people, still good people, but she a sneaky hoe, and we call her on the shit all the time, and she nah, I ain't do it. But St. Louis already small, and most niggas that she met through me, then fucked once, twice, 3 times. They probably blowing off right now. Moving right along, the funky hoe. These funky bitches, self-explanatory, they nasty. These are the kind of motherfuckers you will fuck them and suck them. Well, you better not suck them, but you fuck them, and they always got a hoe back with them because they know they shit stink. They shit ain't right. That pH balance is